What is going on YouTube? Today we got a technical analysis video. Going to be talking about Ethereum. Going to be talking about our updated trading thesis. If you haven't already, watch the original one. Loads of alpha talking about our expectations in a longer term format. Today is going to be an update video talking about the Shanghai update in 2 days. Major news for Ethereum and, of course, the big pump we got overnight on crypto and what that means. So, if you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, show some support, and most importantly, scan this QR code for some free PCC. Let's get into it. Hopefully you degenerates took the time to watch that last video and more importantly, max bid. If you did, you'd be familiar with this chart where we were breaking down the price action into what looks like an ascending triangle, right? Most important factors being these higher lows, and we printed the higher highs. Let's go. That's big. Looking at the volume bar with our custom indicator, we can see that we are seeing the highest buy volume we have seen since March, and most importantly, it's bigger than the sell volume. The bulls pulling it out for sure. So overall, normally 4 hour, not really part of this thesis, but it is important to understand the smaller picture in addition to the big picture. So quick little update on the overall thesis. This is the NASDAQ, and you know, if NASDAQ is bullish, we're bullish, baby. So it looks like it kind of is testing this 13K region. Two red candles on the weekly. Today's Monday, so this one's fresh. And if we do start to push towards 1380, I think that is the next resistance that we are looking at. But if tech is bullish, crypto is bullish. Plain and simple. The SPY is actually starting to look more appealing, right? We were talking about the SPY lagging because it is more value and less risk on. Obviously, there are some bank stocks included in the SPY that aren't included in the NASDAQ, and fucking bank stocks have been getting hit up. So, if the SPY starts trending towards 4,200, that's great. The one thing that is kind of a surprising observation that someone in our Discord, join if you haven't, completely free, we don't need your money, pointed out in our community, shout out K4, is that the DXY seems to have found some support right around this 101, 102 level. And so if we want our risk on assets to do well, ideally, but we do not need a breakdown to the upside or a breakdown to the downside, retest this 102 level as resistance, and deflect down. So overall, we are seeing a little bit of a jump in the DXY. Nothing too serious yet. I'd be more concerned if we started trending towards 105. The VIX trading at below 19 points now. I do think this is still undervalued. But hey, if the VIX starts going up, that means our stuff's going to go down. So we want to see it keep going down. So the topic of today's video, we want to talk about Ethereum. So Ethereum on the 4 hour has very clean price action, very similar to Bitcoin. So this is some old charting here. As you can see, similar price action, right? We're looking at the market structure here. It made a high, it made a low, it made a higher high, grinded against that resistance at 1850, higher low, confirmed the retest. Imagine shorting this, man. What the fuck? Imagine being bearish. Melt up. Bears, go to hell. Bulls, go to heaven. Inshallah, brother. Max bid. So it looks like we're retesting this 1840. Overall, Ethereum heading into the Shanghai update where people can unlock Ethereum is looking really good. But learn to earn. The locked Ethereum. People are going to dump. Let's talk about it. So hop over to DeFi Llama. Looking total value locked 51 billion in DeFi. Lido dominance 22%. Total value locked in Lido. Therefore, doing some quick math, $11 billion. Lido is a liquid staking derivative platform where individuals can deposit ETH, get a staked ETH receipt, and capture that yield. So this idea, super complicated, but oh wow. If I was checking out your Medium, which we post in your Discord, I would have known about this in January. Fuck, should have done that. Too bad. Lido, liquid staking derivative platform. Basically, you make your illiquid ETH liquid. That's awesome. It has captured a crazy amount. It is the most popular DeFi protocol. And with the Shanghai update, people are saying they're going to start selling Ethereum. Couple things. So one, yes, the people who started staking Ethereum December 1st, 2020, that is when Ethereum launched Beacon Chain, are sitting in a gross amount of profit. So this was December 1st, 2021, right? Let me double check that. 2020. So this would actually be, let me do a vertical line in this bitch. December, right there. So that means at minimum, these are the people who staked at minimum and locked in that ETH are sitting at 200% profit. No brainer. Why wouldn't you sell? Liquid staking derivatives. They probably took their equity out. In addition, let's look at another example. So the merge. The merge went live. That was when proof of work was discontinued and the Ethereum network was all proof of stake. September 15th, 2022. Let's look at it, shall we? Oh, wow, a big red candle on the week of September 15th. Gee, maybe it was a buy the rumor, sell the news kind of event. Maybe it was a bear market price action. Either way, what should have been bullish for Ethereum was actually bearish, right? The saying is buy the rumor, sell the news. Okay, so we know that these people are sitting in profit. We know that LSDs reduce the risk of them taking profit. And we know that the previous big Ethereum event was a buy the rumor, sell the news. Well, what's the exposure risk here? So Ethereum, using stakingrewards.com, we can see that there's only 15.65% total eligible tokens being staked, right? Okay. That means less than 20% of the total market cap, which is 223 billion, is actually staked. The staking market cap is 35 billion. We can look at the Lido total value locked and come to the conclusion that, hey, 11.36 billion is basically derivatives of the staked ETH. So you could say total exposure of staked ETH under 50 billion. Okay, cool. The other thing is that I couldn't find a good resource on this, but the way the unstaking process actually works is there's a certain amount of validators that can unstake per day. You have to apply to unstake, and then you can unstake. It's not like all the validators are going to go offline, take their Ethereum and run. It is a sequential series of unlocks that is going to happen. Again, imagine reading a Medium article in January and knowing this was the case well in advance. Join the Discord if you haven't. Completely free. We don't want your money. This is also where you can get our trading bots, our algorithms, our trade trackers. Everything we do for free. We don't need your money and we don't want it. So overall, I think this is going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news event. In theory, it is bearish from the liquidity perspective, but when you understand what the unlock is actually going to look like in terms of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the staged unlocks of the validators, it's not so bad. LSDs mitigate the risk. The sequential unlocks of the validators mitigate the risk. The rest of the market is bullish. The rest of the market's making higher highs, higher lows. And so from my perspective, what's the worry? Ethereum might have a red day for 2 days from now, April 12th, but ultimately this is a step forward for the Ethereum network because now people are going to have the freedom to stake, the freedom to unstake, which honestly probably should have been around from day one, and to do what they want with their precious Ethereum. The next major update for Ethereum that we are going to be watching is the sharding update, which turns Ethereum essentially multi-chain, more or less. That also could be the death of level 2s, layer 2s. And so if you do want more learn to earn action, we are going to start streaming on Kick. Kick, it's like Twitch, but better, not as predatory. So recommend, check us out, learn to earn. Thank you for watching. This was my daily shit talk about crypto. Make sure you show some support for the video. Thank you so much. Happy trading. Don't be lame. Be a bull.